Hi, it's Thursday night, the 14th of January, and day 14 of 2021. Today's Living the Dream experience was being able to finish reading Awaken the Giant Within You, which is one of the books on my Coach B's reading list. Bam! Done. Way to go, Marty. I love taking a few minutes every day to feed my mind and to think, even if it's for just a few minutes, like the people who wrote the books I read. Getting into their head and thinking like they think. It's wonderful. Getting into their heads and having the insight of learning what their experiences were all about and how they made them mean and what they made them mean is an incredible experience. It truly is a living the dream experience. This morning, my power statement said, with Tanya's help, I'm going to replace my YouTube focus group video with the one I did, and hopefully it will convert better than the first video I did. And my goal then is to launch that ad again so I can get those 10 participants that I need for my focus group and get them as quickly as possible. So that's the race that I'm on. So here's my to-do list that I had for today. Right here. Got them all done. Bam. Love that. Love that. My most important task for today said that I was going to make contact with and, if possible, talk to Tanya so I can go over the 4 questions that I have for her and get those cleared up. Well, I'm still waiting to hear back from her from the last time that she contacted me. She must have been really busy, and it still is, I guess, but that's not stopping me from moving forward and getting other things done while I wait to hear back from her. My fun task for today was pretending to be a member that decides to cancel and go through the links and the steps to watch the video and see how the cancellation campaign works and that form pops up, etc. And that way I could fill it if I wanted to, and it would then cancel my membership. It worked beautifully every step of the way, so bam, another step into the portal of my mind and manifested in the world of the physical. Done. And my exciting task for today was to reply to DEA Inc., who finally got back to me about the podcast project I was hoping he could do for me. It sure took him a while to answer my last message, and right when I was going to seek out getting someone else, that's when he messaged me back, and that's how that works. Anyway, we'll see how that goes from here and the next couple, 3 or 4 days to see if he gets some questions or get something started. So we'll see. Next is my end of the day success routine questions. Get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today, or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Check. Did you start your morning with power? Check. When the morning, when the day. Do you produce that power that you get in going in the morning? It just makes the day start strong, stay strong, and end strong. Were you productive throughout your day? Yes, you saw I got my list done. Did you get the most important things done? All 3 of them. Did you move your goals forward? More pieces through the portal of my mind manifested in the world of the physical. Did you show up as the person you wanted to today? I did. What about your personal time with Kathleen? We had a wonderful time this evening and had a nice meal together. I watched a couple videos together that were on YouTube. Very fun, very relaxing, very enjoyable. She was present for me. I was present for her. Next on my end of the day success routine accountability questions. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your promises that you made to yourself this morning? I promised I would move forward on the tasks listed on the single page of my master to-do list task and finish the 3 important tasks, and that is what I focused on all day. The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty? Did you make time for them? And were there any new instant replay movies that called up onto the screen of your mind? Well, I took a little time to go to the movies, and besides watching my must-see TV favorite 5 movies in my mindfulness time, I watched an instant replay movie, like I said, about Croy sending me the instant manifestation secrets order landing page. I'm seeing in my mind all done. We'll see how that turns out. That made me want to reach out to Croy once again and leave him a phone message on his voicemail, and we'll see if he gets it and responds to me. Seeing these projects as though they're already finished and in the present and working in the world of the physical, man, that really gets me going and my juices flowing. My next question said, what's the one thing that would make all the difference going forward? What one thing can you do better, even if the day goes sideways, getting it done, you still feel like you were successful and accomplished something great? Well, the one thing I can improve on going forward, which I wrote down as my power statement for tomorrow, was pretty much the same power statement that I've had because I haven't heard back from Tanya or Croy yet. And so it says, with Tanya's help, I'm going to replace my YouTube focus group video ad, and then the new one, I will launch it. And hopefully I'll hear back from her and from Croy so that I can get those 2 main things done and move on. Well, In other words, off to the races. The next question of my end of the day success routine is to ask myself, were there any mistakes or failures that you may have made today that you can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, today, just steady doing those little lesser important tasks, just staying with it. So no mistakes today, nor did I have a failure. At least I didn't think so. So the next question is, what was your biggest success today then, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? Well, my biggest success today was connecting with DEA Inc. We got a connection and communicating once again with him as to what I need him to do very clearly and succinctly, since he asked for clarification. Hopefully he'll understand all that I said to him and sent to him, and he'll agree to do the project. But we'll see. He takes a while to get back. Anyhow, my next end of the day success routine question asked me to rate my day's effort. I gave today's effort an 8. I worked at the speed of 8 today because I haven't gotten the answers to some of my questions that I sent to Tanya, and I hadn't heard back from Croy either. So hopefully I'll hear back from both of them, and that's why I dinged myself 2 points today, because it slowed me down. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says there are laws, principles, and techniques that will enable us to harness the tremendous power of thinking big. We just need to take ownership of that law, of that principle. More important than discovering what to do to harness these principles and laws is learning how to apply them to actual situations and problems that we all face each and every day of our lives. Here's just a few of them. How to launch ourselves to success with the power of belief. Win success by believing we can succeed. Defeat disbelief and the negative power it creates. Get big results by believing big. Make our mind produce positive thoughts. Vaccinate ourselves against excusitis, the failure disease. Learn the secret that lies in our attitude towards health, and take 4 positive steps to lick this thing we call excusitis. Check. These principles lead to the next thing that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the law of belief, which says believe you can succeed and you will. Success means different things to different people, for sure. For some of us, success means personal prosperity, a fine home, vacations, travel, new things, financial security, giving your children maximum advantages. For others, success means winning admiration, leadership, being looked at by people in your business or social life respectfully. Others think success means freedom, freedom from worries, fears, frustrations, and failure. Others define success as self-respect, continually finding increased real happiness and satisfaction from our lives, and being able to do more for others and for those who depend on us. Almost everyone that I know wants the best this life has to offer. No one likes being forced to be second class and feeling forced to go in that direction. This leads me to the next thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for Jesus of Nazareth, who in Matthew 17 verse 20 said and recorded this, "Because of your unbelief, for assuredly I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." People who do not believe a mountain can be moved through belief have belief and faith confused with wishful thinking. It's true that we can't wish away a mountain. We can't wish ourselves into executive suites, nor can we wish ourselves into a 5-bedroom, 4-bath home. Wishing to be a leader won't make us a leader either. The positive I can attitude of belief will in fact generate the power, skill, and energy needed to move our mountains that we face on a daily basis. Too many of us, though, both young and old, don't have the belief that it takes to reach the top of the rungs of life. And so we don't reach the top. It's my suggestion that you and I make it a goal going forward to study belief and what this word really means and what it can actually bring about in our lives when we take ownership of it as a principle of our lives. I'm going to leave it there because I have a lot more to share and it's going too long, so I'm a little tired. I'm stumbling a little bit, but I had a great day today. I hope you did too. I'll be right back here tomorrow night on my laptop sharing another video journal entry, but until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.